Welcome to Redneck Survival. In this video, I am actually out and building. I went and did a lean-to. So this is the first time I've actually tried to do one on video. So I apologize if it's not the best quality and stuff. Leave your comments, let me know if there's anything that I can do in future videos to try to improve this. But little knowledge for you beforehand. Lean-tos is obviously what this video is building. Lean-tos were actually used by the Nez Perce Indians as temporary shelters for hunting and fishing when they were farther away from their actual homes, if they were going to be gone for a day or two. So they actually had their shelter to stay at, to sleep under. But enough with the knowledge. Let's get to the build. Okay, so what I've got set up here is basically the skeletal frame. I've got one pole going up to the tree branch on this side. That side's actually twined to that tree, but I've actually got a Y branch coming up on the outside to actually give it a little bit more support because I don't fully trust that twine. The second run here, well, the first run I have twined on basically because that's pretty much the last support as far as the stuff leaning against it. The second tier I have a little bit more support, a little bit thicker. I've actually got a Y branch or Y stick coming up on both sides, thick, to hold this one in place. And basically what we're doing is I've already got materials here because I've tried doing a shelter previous, which I will show a picture of that. Probably seeing that now. So I want to take the remainders of the original shelter and I'm going to lay them up here like I started doing here. Now I'm going to start getting those up, and sure you guys don't just want to sit there and watch me throw that all up there. So let me get some of that up there, then I'll get back to you with what we're doing next. Okay, so like I said, all I was doing was just leaning branches, sticks, whatever I can get up across. Now obviously the job of a lean-to is to keep you out of the weather, block some of the wind, block a good bit of the rain. Of course, you're still the side drafts, still the fact if it comes in from the front. Now what I had done is I had built this directly underneath a pine. Well, actually a couple pines. So pines are basically nature's natural umbrella, pretty much. Now you're not going to sit between four of them and stay completely dry 95% of the time, but it's going to block a good bit off you. So what I'm thinking now is just to give it a little bit of a wind barrier, maybe working a little bit more to help keep the rain off, is I want to cover this now with pine branches or regular branches. I've actually got some off the side here that I actually cut off a couple of these and stuff. So like I've got a couple, the leaves and stuff still on them. So basically what we'll do is we'll just throw those on there. Still got one still pretty well hooked up here. We'll do that to cover basically 95% of it. And then when I come across the ground right here, Basically grab all these little sticks, twigs, leaves, or basically just throw that on there. Or keep going until basically at least 85% of this is pretty well covered to where you can't easily see through it. You can't really see light from underneath of it if you're looking through it. So I'm going to get to doing that for a little bit and get back to you. Okay, so that was the construction of the lean-to. Now, a couple of notes, a couple things I didn't show in the video that I want to make note of. I did take some extra sticks, leaves, little woodland debris, and put it in the one side here as basically an extra wind block. I did leave this side open because I'm not exactly sure what plans I want to have for future videos with this. So I might actually close the front end here and actually leave that as an open doorway, or I've got ideas constantly going through my head on different stuff like this. Another thing I did, I actually took more debris and I pushed up against the back here. I actually want to get more up in there to try to get more wind block of anything that's coming across the back. I did go over this. It looks like it's pretty well covered in. So I'm pretty well sure that it'll do me justice as far as keeping the rain off me and stuff. So with that being said, I did have a comment on one of my previous videos about doing an overnight video. Now, at some point I do want to be able to get out and do that. Like I commented back, or I put back in the comments to that person, that I am planning on getting into doing stuff like that. I am planning on getting into doing videos and stuff while I'm doing stuff like that. My only problem is right now that, like I've said in previous videos, I am literally just using my phone to record these. And the charging pack that I have right now is literally just a little Ozark Trail charger. It has a little solar on it. I would like to get a bigger, not like bulkier, but one that's going to hold charge longer, that's going to charge my phone multiple times, or at least get a couple more charging banks, so I can actually have my phone to do that, or get myself another camera that I can actually record longer, which is partially why in this video that I was doing so many cuts and moving and stuff like that. I wasn't filming the whole thing and stuff because I was worried about running out of battery space, and I don't currently have a memory card at the moment, so that's kind of screwed me up on that one a little bit too. But yeah, until next time, Tyler with Redneck Survival, out.